So without further ado, I'm going to open today's first session and get us started with some of our amazing speakers. So first up, I'm really proud to bring Laura Harkness to the stage. She is the Pro Vice Chancellor for the Faculty of Science and Engineering, but also our Chair of Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Committee at the university. She's a real strong advocate for EDI, and I know that she will share her own thoughts of the importance of today. So Laura, can I ask you to come to the stage? Just to be aware, I start wiggling cards at you. It's
sit back down again.
Sit back down again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop talking. I think I sort of joked when I came in that apparently green means you're happy to talk, and I said, can I have 3 of these stickers, please? Because anybody that knows me knows I like a chat. So yeah, just to remind, so yeah, I'm the head of the Faculty of Science and Engineering here, but actually I sit in our senior leadership team at the university, so kind of directly reporting into the Vice Chancellor. And I know he and me are really, really on board with the importance of an event like this. I chair our University EDI committee, and that basically means that I support and champion all the EDI initiatives across the university and actually beyond the university, because a lot of those initiatives are in partnership with other parts of the HE sector, but also in the region as well. And obviously being on campus today, you will see it's a brilliantly diverse community, and it makes it a really exciting and great place to work. So really delighted that we're hosting the symposium today. You know, it plays a really key role in bringing together key parts of our university community. As Jenna says, this is the 3rd time and great to be running it in this hybrid way. We've got students, staffs, researchers here, and actually I think this is the first time that we have representatives from our partner organisations as well, so that makes it a particular kind of special and exciting day. So everybody hopefully knows what we're here for, you know, aim of advancing neuro-inclusion, catalysing new initiatives, new innovations. And actually, if you take some time today to look at the posters, you'll see some really great examples of fantastic initiatives that are already underway here at the university. So obviously we've made it to the 3rd symposium, so that's already a good sign, really good sign. So why is it so important? Well, I think events like this, what's really important is that they have some kind of impact. And this is an event and that really does have impact. And we can see this in improvements that have been made since the 1st symposium. So since the launch of the 1st symposium, we've had new research collaborations, new projects. I think it would be fair to say a really strong sense of community and shared purpose around this space. I mean, we can see it partly in just the representation today, but also other people that have engaged that can't make it today. And an increased awareness and understanding of neurodiversity across the university, which of course is a really important thing for us, but an important part of the strategy that is being launched as well around that understanding piece. So first of all, I'd just like to really thank Jenna for all of that. You described it in a kind of chaos environment, but I love that. I love that. I love that way of operation, and you know, enormous efforts and leadership in this space, and it's all the effort that you've put in that has got everybody here today. So thank you, Jenna, for everything that you're doing. So to say, today's a really special day because we're also supporting the launch of the Liverpool's commitment to neurodiversity, so the strategy for an inclusive city. So what's really great about this strategy is a cross-sector collaboration and a real commitment to making positive change and really meaningful change. I'm very, very proud that members of our university community have already contributed to the strategy. This includes members of the Disabled Staff Network and the Neurodiversity Staff Network, and also researchers from the Autism Hub, and you'll hear from some of them later. I think this really reflects the role of the University of Liverpool as a kind of key civic partner in driving forward inclusive change in lots of different ways across the city. And obviously, Liverpool is a great place because it's a very, very welcoming and inclusive city. So it's we're in a good place for that. So just wanted to highlight a couple of recent kind of exciting case studies in this space about how we're approaching embedding equality, diversity, inclusion, particularly around neuroinclusion in collaboration with partners, actually. So the first is the ADHD Garden, which, you know, it opened on campus following its debut at the 2025, I think, Chelsea Flower Show. Brilliant, fantastic garden. You'll get a chance to go and see it today. It's about 5 minutes walk from campus, and I know Katie's going to talk to you later today about this. It's a calming, sensory-rich space on a lovely, beautiful day like today. A great place to spend some calming time. So just a short walk. So do, if you have the time, take the chance to go there. The second is something that's very close to my own heart as a scientist. So I'm a professor of physics as well. We as a city hosted the British Science Festival, and it brought thousands and thousands of visitors to Liverpool City region. It was a fantastic event celebrating all kinds of different aspects of science. And during the festival, the university contributed a range of neurodiversity focused public engagement activities, because a lot of this is about really bringing science closer to the public, and in every way that means really participation as well as the kind of science outcomes. And this was demonstrating on how research and engagement can really support awareness and inclusion. And you'll see some of these works, including some of the great activities developed by Jenna, that are going to be displayed later today in the symposium. So just to finish, because I know we're a bit behind time, the symposium is really an opportunity for us, for the university and our partners, to lead really meaningful, and that's the important part, the meaningful long-term sustained change across higher education, but also within that wider region. And I think that really is a step change in this symposium and something we're really excited about. So including building understanding, awareness and acceptance of neurodiversity, as well as creating spaces where we can really celebrate and appreciate the different perspectives of all the people in the room and beyond the room, and recognize these differences as strengths, because that's really what diversity and inclusion is all about. So let's work together, because that's going to be really key to drive that system-wide change, taking down those structural barriers. And today's a really fantastic opportunity to discuss how we actually get under the skin of that and how we do that. And I'm ready to hand over to our next speaker.